It's the CalebDMTG
Pack one, pick one, Birds of Paradise. The duel's a wheel, but Birds fixes. Yeah, for sure, Bremner. Is this the 5 basic stip where it's like one of each basic? Or is this the one where it can be 5 basics of any color? I can take birds either way. But that makes the birds a lot better if it's one of each basic. Oh, man. 5 basics, any color. Okay. Well, that makes the birds much worse. But that's fine. That's fine. Still good pack one, pick one. Always good. Should we take warp? Let's take time warp. Time warp's always good. Hey, thanks, Bremner. Here's the donation, the old Stipperino. Cheers, everybody. Hope y'all are having a good night. What's the 5 basics tip? We're gonna have exactly 5 basics in our deck. No more, no less. We play Cultivate to go grab them all. The issue with cards like Cultivate with the 5 basics tip is that sometimes your fetches only have basics to go grab, and then you're like double dipping into the same very small pie. So I'm gonna take Steam Vents here. Meyer here. Meyer seems great. Grabs his Steam Vents. Lumbering Falls is also in our colors. Worn Power Stone does not cast that nib very well on the wheel. Oh, I see what you did there, Call Me Clint. I see what you did there.
Oh shit, what up?
Hey Hodge, thanks for gifting a sub to Call Me Clint. I imagine that gifted sub is in reward for that awful pun. You're a bad influence, Hodge. Bad influence, that's what I always say. Cheers, buddy. Not all heroes wear capes, yeah. Just the cool ones. Just the punchy kind. We Tundra it up. Just take every fucking dual land in the world. Take all the good fixing. It's mine. We don't actually have Leovold duels right now. I should probably just take the Plateau, huh? It's another fetch the Bloodstained Mire actually grabs. Thinking about playing the Helix. What if we're like a weird Jeskai mid-range thing? Mirari Conjecture works really well with Time Warp. I'm gonna do that. You see that Vamp Tutor going around? Super late. I like the Wrath here. Yeah, it looks like the Jeskai colors are open. I'll take the Nib. I think there's a really good chance we don't play it. I think there's a good chance we don't play this Birds, too. And the deck looks like this. I think this is not the worst start. Yeah, Mirai Conjecture is a cool addition. I've been really enjoying it. I'll be back in 2 seconds here. I should reserve a card first. Alright, this thing? Yeah. Yeah. This Force of Negation. Another instant to get back with the Conjecture. Do we want Mystical Tutor? It feels like we do. It feels like we're spell focusy. Maybe I just want Sphinx. Maybe I want a way to actually win the game ever. What do you think, chat? Inferno Titan, Jace, the Blood Crypt pairs pretty nicely in our mana base. Would let us play black cards off the Bloodstained Mire fetch nicely. There's a Water Grave here too. I think I want one of these two. I think I want a few more playables. I'm gonna take the Jace. I'm gonna lean towards the blue card because of the Force of Negation. Speaking of which, there's Frost Titan. We have a Steam Vents already. I think I'm gonna grab the Volcanic. Remember that we're only playing 5 basics. God, the Jeskai lands are just flowing. Just a flowing. Get the Force of Will in here. It's a really good Force of Will deck. I think I want, I don't know. It's cool against command Ashiok and Nahiri here. Thousand Year Storm's cute with Conjecture. Just like make sure you have the spells for it. I'm gonna take the Force. And then there's gonna be 2 cards on the wheel. And hopefully one of them is sweet. Ashiok is kind of good. Ashiok is kind of good. So is Force of Will. Force of Will being another spell. Get back with Conjecture. Huh. Wins? Yeah, let's wins it up. My eyes went over the pack and I was like, oh man, there's not even a removal spell here for me. And then I looked again and I was like, oh right. Oh right, I am playing that color. Oh, this is a good Gearhulk deck. It's a good Fumarole deck too. Or we could take Splinter Twin. Should we take Splinter Twin, chat? Splinter Twin has the highest chance of not being a real card here. Let's see, we have 7 lands. 7 plus 5 basics puts us at 12. Means we're doing okay. We're doing okay land-wise. Twin is sweet. Twin is sweet. Gearhulk's really good too. We already have like Time Walk and Snapcaster. Yorion doesn't have a lot going on with this deck, but that's like so far. It might look better later on. You can also like Blink Conjecture with Yorion. Could be sexy. Pyroclasm can just like make the main deck though. Just have a shitty little sweeper in here. Oh man, it's so good. Image, Chart of Course, Inferno Titan. I kind of like Chart of Course as another sorcery to get back with Conjecture. Or like Snapcast back, that sort of thing. I'm going to take the Titan though, make sure we can actually win this game. A game. If we knew that we were getting Frost Titan right after, I might have taken the Conjecture. Oh man. An embarrassment of riches. The Recruiter could play well if we do get Deceiver. Yeah, this deck's shaping up. Yeah, all the win cons wield. We need 5 more lands. Yeah, lands or moxes, or if we got a few cantrips, we could get away with playing a 16-lander. That sort of thing. I think I'm grabbing Mana Leak here, but 5 mana Teferi is also tempting. Yeah. Oh, there's Skyclave there too. Skyclave is a recruiter target. I think I like my counter spells. Oh, Dak is nice. Ancient Tomb's a great card. I just don't think it fits this deck very well. Like, it lets us play our Titans a little sooner, but we're not, like, ramping into Signets and stuff in the early game. Yeah, I guess I'm grabbing Dak. No lands yet. No lands yet. We have enough good duels that we could actually support some colorless lands in the mana base, including just like off-color lands. How greedy do I want to be? One thing that we're currently missing is card draw, and Ancestral Vision does do that. The other option would be Godless Shrine or Creeping Tar Pit. You think Ancestral is fixing? Well, we need enough lands. It's not a matter of fixing. We have plenty of fixing. It's a matter of, like, the literal land count. How greedy is this? So Zealous works with Splinter Twin. Alright. Field of Ruin, go. Your time has come. There's Kiki Jiki for our 1 Zealous Conscripts. I'll draft it anyway. Flame Slash could also be fine. Is this a Stip? It is. We're doing a 5 basic Stip. Yes! Yes! So we didn't get Deceiver or Pestermite for our sweet twin pieces, but we do have a Zealous Conscripts. And Kiki plays well with the Titans anyway. Maybe just cut the Splinter Twin. Imperial Recruiter can get the Kiki. Yes, we're up to 10 lands here. We're gonna be playing 5 basics. So another land or 2 would be nice. But they don't have to be on color. It was like pretty filthy that these were both on color. Are we taking Rigid Import over Teferi? Teferi would be so good here. It'd be so good. But I think we need this Rigid Import for like our literal land count. Alright, get in here, Port. Man, I fucking hate that card too. I hate Rigid Import so much. Oh, we've got a Quagmire in the sideboard. We could play that one. And an Agadeem's Awakening. I forgot about those. I should have taken the fucking Teferi. Oh well. Resto would have been so good. Resto would have been amazing, yeah. Who knew, right? I'm gonna play this Faithless Looting, I think. Godless was fetchable by Mire, but Bloodstain Mire can already get Plateau. You know, it can already get white. You can get Plateau or Sacred Foundry. We're not a black deck, right? Putting Godless in here. Was very similar to just playing an Agadeem's Awakening or something. I think the Awakening is better than the Quagmire. It's a land that we can bend to Faithless Looting and then get back with Mirari's Conjecture. I'm sure that'll come up. I might just play 16 here. Looting help me hit land drops too. I think we might have so much white fixing that we don't actually want the basic planes. 7. I guess I play it for the Field of Ruin. Yeah, let's play 16 lands, and then Faithless Looting can help me hit land drops. Dak Faden can loot. We should be fine. That's what I was thinking to Ziggs. I was thinking Awakening is better than Quagmire if you're going to play one of them, because Awakening could be untapped at some point. Yeah, happy Friday, Nemo. Uploading this to Stream Decker. Keeping Twin, yeah, I'm keeping the Twin. It means we have like an excessive number of ways of going infinite with conscripts, but that's probably fine. Alright, Stream Decker updated. Look at this gorgeous opener. You wouldn't even know we were doing a Stip. Is the Awakening better than Port? No, it's much worse than Rutian and Port. Go, Jace, go! Alright, don't go. Mother of Rune's just serving? Aggressive. We don't have an answer anyway. Yeah, right? I know we didn't pick that Flame Slash. They just had the read. We could have white removal too, right? We have Tundra here. Well, we got 2 cards closer to our 5th land. It's not nothing. Not a bad turn. You'll warp into Inferno Titan. Interesting attack. The Brimaz chilling. Brimaz staying back kind of made it awkward for me to attack. Like on board. I like how we kind of have them covered here with the Force of Will. Nice. I don't think Revokering Kiki-Jiki is crazy against the Jeskai opponent. I think it's fair to think, like, okay, why is my opponent Jeskai? I'm just assuming that they're doing twin stuff. It's a fairly safe assumption most of the time. God, this Linvala is so bad. Imagine if this Linvala was a fucking Resto. How much better would our deck be? We'd also pitch twin. Yeah, I think we pitched twin to the Faithless Looting. I think you're right. We had, like, every reason to think we were doing the thing that we are doing. Good call. Do we have combo? Yeah, there's a Zealous Conscripts in here. Once again, turn 1, Suspended Ancestral Vision. They don't have a play this turn. So good for me. Oh, that fucking baseline. Baseline's so good. Got me. Flashback looting. Let's pass. Get the Snapcasters pitchable. Nice, Mark Chalice. Sounds like a sweet turn. Yeah, Thoughtseize is fine. You yelled your own Black Lotus today. Wasn't like the first vintage champs with Oko legal won by that play specifically. And Oko turning a Black Lotus into a 3/3. Now we get to draw. I remember folks tweeting about it. Oh no, the name of Jace. That's alright. We've got answers to that one. Opponent's flooding pretty bad for White Weenie. This is fine, right? Sculler. Yeah, rough stuff. Probably a rough matchup for them, especially if we draw like early game disruption. But then they also had like a rough draw on top of that. Yeah, let's go ahead and cut the twin. The Awakening. That played out fine. We have all these 6-drops, right? We have all these 6-drops. We just want to hit land drops in the early turns. Yagadims is just a colorless land in this deck. Pardon the yawn. Yeah, good morning to you too, JC. Yeah, we drew exceptionally well. Both games there. The turn 1 Ancestral Vision. Have I ulted Jace Telepath on Moto? Which one's that one? Is it the flip side? Oh yeah. Absolutely. The stip was we can only play 5 basics. It was actually a little hairy at the end. I had to take a very aggressive Rishid import over like Teferi. Over a real good one. At least we didn't have to take it over like Deceiver or something. Yeah, Kiki Jiki and Zealous Conscripts goes infinite. No, my vision! Dear Diary, today was the worst. We were going to have turn 1 Ancestral Vision suspended for the 3rd game in a row. And then my opponent was a bully. The bully duress plays. But we can't snapcast back that Ancestral Vision. You know what works with that? Goblin Dark Dwellers. That card can just like flash back a vision like nobody's business. Fucking awesome. I might actually cast Lindball at this game. Yeah, it's looking that way, isn't it? Smokestakes. Lands, please. Sacrifice 0 things. Sure. Hey Koala, thanks for the 10 bucks. Appreciate the donation. We unfortunately do not do summer quests anymore. It was very sad, Koala. I had to shift our stream event during the old DMCA thing. Yeah, cheers, Koala. Thanks for being chill. Would I sing a song for you? You don't want me to sing a song for you. Not necessarily, Coach Pack. I've been playing some fair use music, and I've also been getting permission from all of the rights holders for other. The main company that's been filing DMCA's is the RIAA, and so I just make sure that when you're dealing with smaller labels that probably weren't looking to DMCA anybody anyway. And then you also get permission from them. I think it's fairly safe. But it does mean we can't do song requests anymore. And it does mean I have to do research and such into who we can and can't play. Anyway. Thanks for the sweet suggestion, Nick Squirt. The technology has changed. The folks at the RIAA have literal bots listening to different Twitch streams to file DMCA requests live. So it is no longer a matter of deleting clips or what have you. God, this is also weird. I wonder what that is masterminds for. I wish we had a blue card to pitch this for us. Caleb admitting to having bots listening to your stream. Who knows? Maybe I'm not big time enough to have the record label bots. Maybe at some point, Ender. Right now it's a very small list. It's like, I've got like 2 actual playlists of songs. And then a few like copyright-friendly lists that I can throw in. So right now I'm just happy that there's enough variety that I don't have to like take a drill to my head or something or whatever.
Oh shit, what up? Oh shit, what up?
But I'm not really in a spot where I can start thinking about.
Oh shit, what up?
Song requests or whatever. A lot of people have been like asking about them and stuff, but it's just like I'm just like not even close to there. A little premature. Hey Koji Pack, thanks for gifting some subs. Congratulations to Ivory Athena, to Trix, and to Zinail. Hell yeah. But yeah, no. You might have thought that was an important or an intrinsically important part of the stream, Nick Squared. But we've had enough people viewing and donating and such. I think we're gonna do just fine. You can't force a negation that, unfortunately, because it's our turn. Not the same thing as force a will. That's super not correct, Dre Alpha Wolf. public performance fee is not the same thing as a sync license. Twitch literally sent us a message saying that clearing our histories and our clips and stuff is no longer a thing. What you're saying would be true like a fucking year ago, but there was a big shakeup at the end of October. The technology has changed. Right, the zigs. We're not all just like making this up for no reason. I obviously like used to listen to whatever. I didn't change like just for funsies. Well, DJ doesn't do it, Hobo was Hot Gun, because again, that's not a sync license. Well, it's not the same thing. So we actually get to keep a land. Yeah, and Kochi Pank. The one way that I've heard that could work, maybe. I mean, Twitch is trying to figure it out. It's really it's a really complicated situation. Like YouTube found a way to make it work, but YouTube's also a much larger company, and they're less focused on live streaming, right? Like, Twitch does the thing where there's a live stream, and then for most folks, it's like automatically saving to VODs. So you need a license for the live stream, and then also one for the VOD as well. Bots flagging in-game music? Yeah. I mean, that's always been kind of an issue. Like, people... like GTA streamers, and I think there's like another game that has in-game radio, but that stuff gets flagged. That's not a new thing. Bandcamp is a really nice service. I like how the artist gets, like, most of what you spend on them in Bandcamp, unlike most other ways of buying music. Hey, there we go. We fire off Conjecture just for cards. Or do we hold it, pitch to force? Kind of answers that question. We'll let this Dark Ritual resolve. Let's see what they're doing. Dark Ritual into Time Warp. It's kind of okay. I'll force it anyway. Yeah, that's kind of how Smokestack do, Muncinator. That's how Smokestack do. Just makes everything real slow. Yeah, I think what would benefit the most people, the artists and the Twitch streamers, and even Twitch and the record labels, I think what would benefit everybody is if there was something similar to how YouTube does with ad revenue being shared. Like, not all my YouTube videos are monetized. Stuff that I have permission to play on Twitch still isn't whitelisted on YouTube. And if I put that up, the actual original artists like get all the money that's made from ad revenue on those videos, which can lead to its own like set of nightmares. I know like Perturbator is an artist who like lets other people use his stuff, and he's like literally had people re-upload his things and then like tag him with copyright claims, so he's had to like fight that sort of nonsense several times. But it's certainly better. It's certainly better than what Twitch has going on right now. Opponent deep in the tank on this Force of Negation. Are they sitting on Force of Will? Did they go to the bathroom? Who knows, right? Who knows? Hey, Big Iron Scruff, thanks for the sub. Thanks for the 19 months. Someone has to foot the bill to create that backend service. They do. And Twitch is working on it. Like, Twitch is talking with distributors and stuff. And there's a few labels that I've talked to asking for permission to listen to the music on Twitch that have told me that they're in talks with Twitch right now. So stuff's moving, stuff's happening. A little late, but...
Oh shit, what up?
Hippofant, the foreign music artists still have record labels, and interesting. And companies similar. Like, Europe has their own version of the RIAA. And when I ask permission from a European label, I like check to make sure that they're not a member of that smaller company. Yeah, maybe the Ziggs, maybe they had to know that this was coming. But technology technology fucking shifts, right? That's one of the reasons that this is an issue again, is because technology shifted. Before, they didn't have a way of listening to all the streams, or it wasn't worth it for them to listen to all the streams to file DMCAs, whatever it was. And that changed. Like, the technology became cheaper, easier. Twitch became large enough, who knows? And technology could have easily adapted in the opposite direction, right? Like that back end that someone was saying that needs to be developed. Like, it's possible a third-party company could have come along. Like, I'm not using Twitch's streaming software right now, right? I'm using XSplit. And I'm not using their software for my notifications. Maybe they were hoping that somebody else would want to make some money off of song requests or something. And do all the work figuring that stuff out. While they focused on being a better streaming service. Who knows? The opponent conceded. They conceded that game. But we're still locked to the match here. Well, the RIAA doesn't actually have to make money for the artists or labels that it represents, Crotash. They just have to show that they're doing something to protect those artists and labels' copyrights, because that's their job. That's like, they're there to like lobby and protect copyright and stuff. So they're not concerned about profit. They're not concerned about what's actually better for the artists and stuff. They just gotta show that they're doing something, so they can be like, look, your membership fees are justified. Deck looks sweet. Deck does look sweet. Especially for a Stip, huh? I kinda like this hand. We don't have a turn 1 Ancestral Vision, and we don't in fact have blue mana of any type. But we do have a Force Negation. We do have a few land drops. What's the Stip? 5 basics. Just 5 basic lands. Agadim is here to be a colorless land, very similar to Rishid Import. What you got, opponent? This is a Mind Twist for 3. Field of Ruin does fix rest, so does Bloodstained Mire. Probably gonna go get Bulk. The issue is we're not gonna have double blue next turn for Snap Leak. I think that's fine though. Mastermind's here. Totally fine. Infected Mushroom does have some tracks on Monster Cat. Not a ton of them. Maybe I should let the show and tell resolve. With the Zealous Conscripts over here. Yeah, pretty much everything but Infected Mushroom that I can play, I have on this playlist. I think it's like some 8 or 9 tracks total. Still pretty decent. I have been gaunted. Really close to lethal here. We can serve for 4, hit him down to 10, time warp. And then Zealous Conscripts take Gaunty. That's only 9 damage to put them to 1. What's my favorite? Pack 1, pick 1, and Vintage Cube? Time Walk. Just actual factual Time Walk. Mana Crypt's a lot of fun after that. Mana Crypt has some delicious tension. Oh, if we get a land here, can we snap back warp? Not that land. We would need the blue source anyway. I probably should have cracked the Field of Ruin. I was thinking if I do it, they could float, get a land, and then play a 2-mana counter, like a Mana Leak or something, and screw up my time warp play. But I probably should have done it with the idea that if I did get it comes to play on tapped land, then snap backing warp for the win would have been a thing. Anyway, I'm just gonna put them to 1. We have some burn in the deck, so that's probably fine. Nice. 2040. Breezing through this Stip. Yeah, I was pretty sure we would have time to get this whole Stip in before the end of the night, but we are cruising along. Remixes are iffy, Safety Monkey, because the person who's getting remixed still has rights to that music. Or even if they don't like technically have rights, the bots will still flag it. They'll still think that it's the original song when they're listening, because bots are dumb, you know. Just kidding, bots. If you're listening right now, I was totally joking. Please don't, please don't ruin me. So remixes are no-goes. Have we cast them all yet? We did in the Smokestack game. We ran it out to have another permanent. It was pretty important. Arcane Artisan is not in Vintage Cube, no. Another turn 1 vision. You can link me that on Discord, Sark1, or send it to me on Twitter or something. I'm not trusting links. Just not trusting links. What's up, Chris? How you doing? How's life? Have I listened at all to Chicago? I think I've heard like 1 or 2 tracks from Chicago. I should probably just watch it. I've been good. I've been super good. I think Recruiter grabs Snapcaster. Jace Vryn's Prodigy would give me something to do this turn. I think when the Vision triggers, though, I'm gonna want to like play Bolt, Snap, Bolt or something.
Oh shit, what up?
Hey Shmoo1, thanks for the sub, thanks for 16 months. Is it tempting to kill the Crocus? Kind of. Ooh. Ooh. Then we can play the Needle Spires. Yeah. Yeah. Jace is bad versus Crocus. Yeah, that's valid. We have a few different answers, right? And Frost Titan could keep it tapped or what have you. Snapcaster is just so efficient if I'm trying to stabilize. Chandra's a good one. Good one to stick here. I like how the Boros Signet that we just stole is like perfectly on color. Are they not even clearing deck? They don't give a fuck. Might actually need these lands. We need like Lightning Helix, right? It's like the one card that we could get that would stabilize. Zealous could take Chandra and then downtick on Resto. Well, that's not quite good enough to do it. I guess a Bolt on top of that would have been fine. Yeah, Conscripts take Chandra, use Chandra for mana, play Kiki. Not quite enough mana though. Would Frost Titan have given us another turn? Maybe. In the same way that Conscripts does. We'll see. I'm not feeling very alive though, folks. I'm not feeling very alive here. Because they just need any old thing. I guess we do have a Force of Will, because the Chandra plus 3 elemental tokens is 5 damage. So we can afford to pay 1 life here. Yeah, them needing 2 things is much less scary. We'll check the deck list real quick. It does look like I'm playing 2 mountains, so I can crack this Field of Ruin on Caracas and get there. Oh, I guess any land does it. I still have 3 red left over from that anyway. Oh, but I only have 1 basic left in the deck for the Field of Ruin to go grab. Yeah, that's important. Just like triple checking, make sure I don't have an exiled land. Kill Spires? No, I'm not doing that. Phew. Oh man. Yeah, close one. Not worried for a second? Yeah, right? My butthole's not still clenched or anything. I kind of feel like with them playing Resto, they might actually have Kiki in their deck too. So I feel good about the Limbala staying in. Not that I've got sideboard options, right? Not that I've got a lot that it could be swapped with. What's the Awakening for? The Awakening is to be a land. We're doing a 5 basic stip where we can only play 5 basic lands. Normally I wouldn't have shit like Field of Ruin and Rishid Import in my twin deck. It was pretty important that game though, huh? The Field of Ruin. Ooh, it was super fucking important. That Croc is off the board. We probably would have been stabilizing still, because we could have snapped back the Time Warp and had Zealous Conscripts attack to kill their Planeswalker. God, this is so fucking brutal. Yeah, pretty wild for us to not have a waste target, huh? When you're super ahead on mana, Frost Titan seems ideal. Just digging for warp here. GG's! Oh, nice little 5 basic step. 5 basics, 1 trophy. It's all you need, right? It's all you need.